Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had a bit of spare time left tonight, so I thought what I would do, I want to go over two of my videos that I've uploaded about Alexandra. By the way, it's Shelley here from Australia. I hope you're all doing very well. First one I wanted to go over is react to Alexandra Rodriguez's life update. So this is her first video when she came back after she got banned, in my opinion, for the 2 weeks. I want to go into the comments section. So this is in her life update video. Alright, Health is My Wealth says, also she is claiming to be this baker and great cook and doesn't own a spatula. She's always in Walmart and Target, but using a wooden spoon to take batter out her bowls and blender. She's sickening. Maria, LOL, says she'd rather waste her money on disgusting looking sweatshirts. Yeah. Marie B said, did she actually to just move on? Yep, as if we're annoying her by dragging it. Girl, this isn't a petty drama. This is an illegal crime that you co-signed. Coming on camera, tanned, eating brownies, tell us that you don't give a fuck without telling us, Alex. Exactly. Symbol in Britain, and again I will mention, please go over to Alan Roberts' reaction and watch his video. Please do. And he told her exactly what he's going to do about moving on and where he's going to stick it. Yep, I said this in Shikara's reaction video. Does she expect a pat on the back and trophy for her half-assed apology? Not to mention some of the continued backlash is due to the fact that she weren't even fully truthful in her apology video. She conveniently left out the second letter she wrote to the judge on behalf of her father. The fact that she wrote it so long ago is irrelevant, so she can't use that as some sort of excuse. It's still part of the history. As in the first video, she's continuing to play victim and make this all about her without even mentioning of how this would have even been impacting and affecting her actual victim of all these years. That's right. Cassandra says Alex uses a reverse psychology when she said she don't watch her and move along. She knows that that's not going to happen. She is going to have more eyes on her, but not for the best reasons. So true. Kim says, it's deflective and so dismissive. Yep, just shows how little apology meant to her. She was ticking boxes and attempting to do damage control, but it backfired and now she's coming back as the victim. I totally agree with you and many others. She's manipulating the narrative again. I believe YouTube banned her and that is just more of her lies. This is sickening and her supporters are as sick and twisted as her. I am so angry, Kim says. Laura says, this is her narcissistic acting. That's right. This is the face she puts on when for her father in the courts. She's absolutely vile. Maria says, yep. Health is My Wealth says, if she could say that she called her sister and apologized for everything, I would be able to handle that. The lies with the weight, filters, clothes sizing is secondary. Yeah, that's all petty stuff at the end of the day. But nonetheless, she still is lying. We need to know that she has apologized to her sister, that she is really sorry. She's not. She's never really sorry, and she doesn't give a shit about her sister. And now has no contact with the PDF file, which I seriously doubt, just more lies. Ray says, making the black bean into brownies is processing. Very true. Yeah, that's how I feel, says. How dare she claim she was in a dark headspace? Yeah, looking so tan, she comes back all brown and she's in a dark headspace. The only time this woman is in a dark headspace is when there is no food in the house, and that's never going to happen either. I was hopeful that she wouldn't come back, but she loves the easy money that comes with doing YouTube. I can't imagine her doing anything else. She doesn't have the brains to do anything else. Polly Pocket says, perfect timing, Shelley. Now I can listen as I get ready for work. Happy Friday, everyone. Edit, I'm at the Whole Foods comment, so she ignores doctor's orders, but if Good Morning America has a segment, suddenly it's enlightening information to be followed. God, she's a sheep. Oh, Polly Pocket, that's a great comment. Maria, LOL, says some of her stands that have been there from the beginning didn't agree with what she did, and she's telling them to go, basically telling them to leave because they know the real her, and she doesn't want new subscribers to know that she wrote her PDF father 2 letters. I will add that in. Missing Mimic says, imagine your life updates are a new kitchen counter, appliances. Lindsay laughs. Laura says, all this money she spent on herself, Anderson will get a new toy and plastic plates from the dollar store for his birthday. You're not far off. Hello, Foodie Beauty says, my guess is sponsorship and she couldn't put it in the first video. My guess is sponsorship and she couldn't put it in the first video back because she knew people would be upset. Next video, she'll disclose partnership with Our Place. Monica says, you know who's been on Whole Foods kick lately? Sammy Joe. Well, there you go. Great react, Shelley. Have the best weekend, love. Thank you, Monica. And I don't want to stuff up the name. Hang on. And Liston says, Alan's reaction was on point. He says it like it is. Abso-bloody-lutely. He sure does. I think the one yesterday was the best I've ever seen from him, Natalie J says. Tony says, how does one believe a liar? Ever hear the saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me, twice, shame on me? I cannot believe a single thing she says. Example, why she wasn't online if she's on GLP or, why she wasn't online if she's on GLP or not, her relationship with her husband and son, and on and on and on. She had the nerve to say she had some bad, dark thoughts, looking for sympathy. The fact you said your father had sex with a 15-year-old is disgusting. It's called grape. Come on, Alex, wake the F up. Amy says her PDF community channel. Ugh, that's so true. Alan Roberts calls them all out. Cat Lover says, Shelley, you're helping me get through my morning walk. Good on you, love. She cooked in that Abercrombie top too, so I wouldn't want to receive that as a new top. Ugh. Disco Pants and Haircut says, I didn't want her to come back, so sick of her BS. Her comeback chat is pure narcissism. Annie says, never in a million years did she think about not coming back. She is such a liar. Abso-fucking-lutely. She couldn't give a rat's ass. High Frequency says, I think she was in timeout for falsely striking all those reaction channels. Absolutely. In time, she amped the Ozempic dose. And that's how she lost all this weight. But since this is Alexandra we are speaking of, we will gain it all back. Oh, there is no doubt in my mind that it will come back and then some. She has to lose weight to get pregnant with her second baby. That's right. New York Steph says, I'm sorry, but she looks exactly the same to me. High Frequency says, New York Steph, really? You don't feel like she brought the eating Whole Foods comment to throw people off by insinuating she lost weight on her own? Yeah. Penny Pierce, nothing broke. Just wanted to shop. Yep, I agree. She fed off all her addictions while she was gone. She did Ozempic. Did Ozempic age Nancy further? Oh, Nancy looks really bad. Ray says, this is how you know she was timed out. She was offended because they tried to discipline her. She's upset that they didn't notice she was an emotional and punished her for feeling gaslight pro. Anonymous says, she's such a victim. No sympathy for her. My sympathy is for her sister. She's a big liar. Nothing new there. I'm sure YouTube timed her out from posting. Definitely agree. Posting her matronly dress. Yeah, she needs the money. No one is harassing her. Accountability and consequences equal hate to her. Yeah, especially accountability. Did I miss a comment there? Oh, yeah, I did. Anonymous. Hang on. Did I miss another one? No. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. Anonymous says she's a victim. No sympathy for her. Sympathy is for her sister. She's a big liar. Nothing new there. I'm sure YouTube timed her out for posting. Definitely agree. Posting her metro. Oh, sorry. I read that already. Jackie O'Lantern says the majority of negative comments on her dad video as if they were for her from her subscribers. I saw very few that seemed like they weren't. If she chooses to be a public figure and put her life online, then people disagreeing with her and voicing their opinion about her content, whether it's about her dad or outfit in a haul, is not harassment. That's engagement. Now, if 1,000 people were commenting on her videos, I hate you, I'm going to find you, you better not show your face in public, that would be harassment. No one is doing that. Commenting your disdain for her support of her father is not harassment. Get a dictionary, girl. No one is threatening or intimidating her in the comments. An opinion is not harassment. Beautiful, Jackie. And Stuart says, see you next Tuesday. Comes to mind. Oh, God, yes. Missing Mimic. Also, I realised for me, it's hard to see the tells of filters. She looks smaller, but I figured it out. Looking at the dress on her body, that's right. How could she be smaller with how tight it is on her? She's not. Eat More Twinkies says, so much for real life updates. I love that name. Back on her same shit grind. I wouldn't doubt if she's priming us for her GLP-1 update. She's definitely using the buzzwords. Mesibo Coop says, if a man has a channel and made a video worshipping the paedophile dad with love letters to the judge about it, he'd be cancelled. Alex needs a hard reality. I agree. Mal Moon, I doubt that very much. Look at our government, PDFs everywhere. Drink Your Vitamin says, this is my 4th time watching her video through reactions. Even though she's fake and unbearable, I suck it up to support our fellow reaction channels. Thank you so much, Drink Your Vitamins. Tracy for Life says, guys, please like the video on your way in and out, please. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Violet Sterling says, I couldn't wait for you to react to this. Thank you. Erin then says, wow, I have secondhand embarrassment for Alex. Yep. Dyke Dalek says, been watching for this one. Hope you enjoyed, love. Eagle Mama says, the brownies are whole food. This idiot has no idea what whole foods are. Yeah, and in her latest video, she comes up with all the processed shit again. Carolyn Oz says, I don't know if I can watch her anymore. I only watch her through you and Shikara. I only watch her through you and Shikara, though. I haven't been subbed to Alex for 3 years. I'm not sure if I wanted to believe she wouldn't come back, or if I really believe she wouldn't. Either way, I truly hope she wouldn't. I can't understand it. I'm angry, very frustrated, and I'm in disbelief at the nerve of her. I know, Carolyn. I know. Love you too, Jane. Thank you, Jane. Island says, love you, Shelley. Symbol in Britain. Ileana, I think I'm saying her name right. Shikara Transformations made mention of how she can see bruising around her lip area, so she believes during this time of the healing process and breathing, she went and got Botox. Yeah, maybe that's what those pimples were in her face too. I don't believe for a second that she was taking time to reflect. No way. What the hell did she need to heal from? She wasn't the one who experienced the trauma of sexual abuse from a man. That's so fucking true. Who was supposed to be a protector and make that girl feel safe from men like him. Who knows how long her father assaulted that poor girl and how long it's taken to heal from that trauma. So she may be experiencing the effects that it could have impacted her whole adult life so far. Yeah, but Alex doesn't see that at all. She doesn't care. Alex makes this all about her as usual and plays up the oh, whoa, it's me bit. Sickening. Absolutely sickening. Patty Pop says 100%. T-Cat says, yay, my first comment. Oh my God, I'm so looking forward to this reaction, Shelley. I nearly fell off my seat when I saw her upload last night. I messaged you the second I saw it. I know, I got your message. Thank you, love. Mrs. Snowflake has already reacted to watch this now. Love you, Shelley. Thank you, T-Cat. I appreciate you, darling. Marta Pina says, thanks for the upload. You're very welcome. I enjoy other reactions as well, but none of them hit like yours. Oh, thank you. We all have our kind of special twist on things, I think. That's what makes us all unique. She was extremely annoying in this comeback video. Can't stand this person. So entitled. Absolutely. Nora Torres says, laughing my ass off. Anderson is in his first coma for the day. Yep. I'm a curly girl says, so nice to see you are back, Shelley. Thank you. Been waiting for this from you. Blue Angel, so it wasn't her husband or son that got her through they so-called rough times. It was her butt-kissing followers that got her through these last couple of days of roughness. What a bunch of bullcrap. Yep. And we all see now what she was really doing when she was mentally having a breakdown, so to speak. Jessica Condon says, it's cool how she got shoulders. She got shoulders while she was gone. Yeah, and a neck, Jessica. Anne says she's been busy buying kitchen gadgets. Now she's back for more coin, the greedy grifter narcissist. Yep. Beatrix says people should go comment their thoughts over there. She would get so frustrated. Oh, they did. She just blocked them all. She deletes them, or should I say her mods delete them. Exactly, K-Goof. It shows she got lip filler for sure, hence the bruises. And I saw the weird tongue movements, yeah. Doesn't sound like she reflected to me. Lip filler and GPL1 happened. K-Goof says that child is still just sitting. Shocking. Why is he so darn small? I know it's not like Lena says, why is he so darn small? It's not like he was that preemie. He was only 5 weeks preemie. MJ Brownlee for her metals. 159 for her metals. Her Instagram shows her walking all jolly at the beach. So was that in her rough couple of weeks? Or did she just get over it super fast? Which one? Yeah. 1966, Alison says, I think her last video was pre-recorded back from many months ago. Today she has on the summer outfit. In the last video she had a Sherpa pullover when she posted the video the US in all when she posted that video, the US in all states were under an extreme heat wave, for all US record high breaking temps. Even if she turned her AC way down, it would not be cold enough for a Sherpa. Plus, with Anderson in the house, I would assume it would not be that cold. She made that video months ago knowing she would need it one day. Yeah, wouldn't put it past her. So pointful. Yep. Please don't let there be another baby because this one can't even crawl at 1 year old. He should be walking or at least trying to. Good comment, 1966. Very good comment. I think she just wanted to cover up as much as possible, making her look more serious, Rivergirl says. Kim Hamilton, I can't believe that she had the gall to wear the outfits and now she's returning it. Yeah, I can. I bet it stinks, Linda says. Yeah, that's how I feel, says she is disgusting. I feel for the poor person that ends up buying that nasty outfit. I know, it was the orange one. Tracy says, I have enough people in my personal life that anger me. I don't need to be angry over a stranger on YouTube. LOL. DD says, Alex is lying as per usual. She could not upload, period. She has to make money every day. Glad you did this. We need to stay on top of this narcissist. She had such a hard time. Spare us. She has time to create some better vlogs, but all she did was go to the beach, eat, and do her hair. I don't think she did her hair. Josie Jojo says, in my opinion, first of all, she is so filtered in this video and she's not telling the truth. If she was truthful, she would have let her viewers know exactly what was going on. But I'm thankful for the reactors who have researched and know the truth and is telling the viewers what is really going on with the woman. And honestly, it appears that she's almost scripted again, or she's using AI to make her look at life. Hang on, she's using AI to make her look at life the way she wants to look at it and not the way others see it. And I noticed that she is not looking at the camera. Yeah, absolutely. And it's almost like she's reading something. That's what I said. And yes, the truth is coming out, and it's for viewers' protection because the internet can be deceiving. And with reactors like we have on the internet now, especially YouTube, it opens up to people's hearts and minds and eyes to what other people are doing. Alexandra has no skills except YouTube. She may have gone to cosmetology school for a while, but that isn't using the skill. If she graduated with a cosmetology certificate, she could open up her own salon. There are several hairstylists on YouTube that are very successful on YouTube and have done a lot of following, and they put out wonderful content. Well, that's my opinion, and thank you so much, Shelley, for your reaction and your observance of the people that need to be reacted to. Everyone have a happy day. Thank you, Josie Joe. Yeah, she could be the next Guy Tang, hey? Or Brad Mondo. Cassandra says, finally, it's going to be interesting. Veronica says, that poor dog shows signs of abuse. Oh, God, don't say that. Linda says, good old bringing out the turkey baster. Erica, dear Alex, you limiting your comments on Instagram and deleting your comments on YouTube does not make your past go away. Also, continuing to put yourself as a victim also does not make your past go away. Your lack of awareness is ridiculous, and your pandering to your stands, viewers, again, does not make one's past go away. Just like filtering your photos does not make your weight go away. I believe you have no idea what hard work actually is. Shopping, buying expensive things, and making a new intro only puts a band-aid on the issues you choose to ignore. Living your life putting band-aids on your irresponsible behavior is just another part of your narcissistic personality. Telling people to move on is shameful and appalling. Stand up, take accountability, and stop running and putting band-aids on your actions and decisions you have made. Beautiful, beautiful, Erica. And Lisa O'Keefe says, good morning, Shelley. Alright, so the next one I wanted to react to is just one more. Let's go back into my videos. The other one I wanted to... This one. Solo movie date and starting to fall shop. Oops. Okay. 113 comments. Crooked Halo. Her watch said Friday the 8th at the movie, so it was during her dark time when she wasn't filming. Such a liar. Well, there you go. Thank you, Crooked Halo, for your eagle eye noticing that. In a N76, others have picked up on this too. Great work. She has been filming all the time. She is not apologetic whatsoever. Mel Moon says, I knew she was filming during her YouTube ban. Obviously. MB7, of course. High Frequency says, wow, you're a great sleuth. Golden Queen says, I figured she was filming during her time off camera. Great catch. Ruby Tuesday from London Town says, effing spectacular catch. Well done. Hide Out Loud. Oh, gosh, when she said a dark place, I didn't know she meant a dark movie theatre. No, I didn't mention the dark movie theatre. It's like she was watching it on a really awkward angle. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to have a drink. Sorry. Throat gets very dry when I talk a lot. Okay. Let's see. Maria. Oh, hang on. The way she communicates with her son is so fake. Only for the cameras, and you can tell. I guarantee you, when the cameras are off, she doesn't even speak or acknowledge him. Yep. Golden Queen says, the Sunny nickname doesn't even seem natural or personal to them. It seems like she just made it up by aesthetic or on social media. Nicknames just develop naturally. There is no effort or strategy or aesthetic thought process put into it. It's just so crazy how she wants everything in her life to be perfectly positioned for the cameras, even her son's nickname. Golden Queen, I love that comment. That is so Alex. Jessica Palmer says she is a terrible mother. She is so disengaged with her poor son. She walks through the store, talking to her phone, and he's in the cart babbling away. I know. All that time she's just completely missing. She doesn't interact with him. At the very little interaction she does is so performative, it's absolutely disgusting. That poor little boy. High Frequency says 100%. Mel Gray, I found it odd how she just says he's rolling his R's rather than actually responding to him positively or repeating it back to him to encourage it further. Are you surprised though, Mel Gray? Amy, thanks for posting this. It was sad to see her literally not care about him. Yep. You're welcome. Tracy for life. That poor kid is so tiny, wee soul. That weight Yaya Binks has gained is disturbing. I really hope karma isn't done with these two yet. Unbelievable. Thanks, Shelley. You're welcome, Tracy. Laurie says, some old shit consumerism. How about taking baby to mummy and me classes instead of going to stores? But you can't shop there. And you can't touch everything there. Kathy says, I don't believe Yar is still in army. He has gotten so heavy. Yeah. Tracy says, yep, he's twice the sugar baby he used to be. A good one, Tracy. Elena Cato says, such an odd comment that she was surprised that other people will be at the movies besides her. Weird. Yeah, because wherever she goes, she expects it to be empty and it's just for her. She is weird with a capital W. Slothsicle says she probably went on a random weekday in the morning to avoid a bigger crowd. I think she purposely goes out on the weekdays because she's too paranoid. Yep, she'll be recognised and someone will take a picture of her out in the wild. And that picture will end up on Reddit. Then everyone will see how big she truly is. It makes me sad for Anderson because that means his park visits and outings in general will be very limited, which will further stunt his growth. I thought that too. Not to mention, did anyone else realise she was on a fucking awkward angle watching the movie? Gigi says the filters in this vlog and her father video are next level. She is filtering herself to new levels. If she was truly losing weight these past 2 months, she would have kicked the filters into the turbo boost. Yeah. Kim Hamilton rolling his R's. He's blowing raspberries and making noises. He's not forming words. Yeah. BJ Puck, a day in my life vlog. comprised of clips filmed during my 2-week YouTube timeout. Manuel says, why doesn't Alex use her time in the store with all these colours to name the colours for Anderson? She is there only to gratify herself, as per usual, and cannot imagine using the time to stimulate her son in ways that would be very helpful for him. That's a good comment, Manuel. Patty Pop gives, funny faces. Breakfast, 7:30am. As stated, Alani, while exercising, has second breakfast at 10:20am, less than 3 hours later, on a very public weight loss journey after bariatric surgery, and teaching her son effed up eating habits like the rice cake thing is no joke, she thinks it is. Patty Pop, yes, remember when she said how she was going to be so careful, how she talked about food around baby? She sickens me and makes me so worried and scared for him, right down to how will he know his real name and speak properly? I know. Ruby Tuesday says, the fake ring sends me every time. That must be a big ring on her finger. Indiana Redhead, me completely stopping work when Shelley points out that ham hock of an arm in the window. Good Lord, I know. Sunny Days. She called him Sunny and Munchie in the same vlog. Yeah, not going to happen. We will call her Mama Dukas forever because she said she and Nasty Nancy Granny Dukas called him Dookie and Dukas. That's right. She thinks we've forgotten now, giving him extra names, that we're going to forget that she called him that. Kathy says best part of her video is hearing Anderson's giggle. I agree. Monica says she better be sanitising every cart she puts him in. There's an outbreak of hand, foot and mouth disease. Also, why is Anderson still not crawling? He is, in fact, still unsteady when seated. Thank you. I noticed that too, Monica. As Shelley pointed out in that video. I hope Shelley and everyone in our community has a great weekend. Thank you, Monica. Laura, telling her son what true big girl behaviour is. What the F is wrong with her? And telling him how to restrain from over shopping. I know. He's not your best friend that you tell this shit to. You're going to mess him up so bad. I hope the paperwork she got from his doctor is for PT. I still can't believe what she's done to him. Shame on them. Yep, that's including her husband too. I know. Remember when she said how she's going to be so careful, how she talked to him about food around baby A. She sickens me and makes me so worried and scared for him, right down to how will he know his real name and speak properly, Patty says. Laura, everything you said is spot on to Patty. Linda Duffer says, I hope it's for PT. I was thinking the same. RMC says, probably going to traumatise him like her mum did to her, thinking they are best friends instead of actually parenting. Yeah. Linda Sky says, the sane ones come together again. Yes, here we all are. T-Cat, hey Shelley, happy Monday night. She's just so bubbly and happy and fake in this video, and she's coming across as trying way too hard to be so nice and relatable. We know different, don't we? Oh, and now she calls Anderson Sunny. I know, it's disgusting. Violet Sterling says, hi Shelley and everyone. Hello, lovely. Linda says hi, Tracy says hi, Ina says hi, and MB7 says have a great week. Sandra Watts, hi Shelley, just now tuning in to watch this. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you, Sandra. Maria, hi Shelley, you're right about the truth tells itself. Yeah, I was shocked when I seen her reflection of her arms and legs. Not shocked because she filtered, but because the size of her. Yeah. Was she in the 270s? No way, she's in the 270s. Red Wolf says Alex is scared people will recognise her and take pictures. It's funny that, there's such a huge following of Alex on reaction channels and in her own, subscription, people who have subscribed to her stands and that. And no one's taken a photo of her recently. Like, no one's met up with her or coincidentally saw her in Long Island and can take a photo and pop it up on Reddit. I think that would be amazing if someone saw her as she was out. Not stalking her, but, saw her as she was out. And they were like, oh, wow, there's Alex. Let's take a photo. I think that would be bloody awesome. I think that's when she would have a mental breakdown. Loretta Green says, I can't believe this is her content. So lazy, and poor Anderson Bruno, but she worried about her Christmas lights for her house. Yep. Follower of Christ says she looks like she had some blood work done. Beautiful name, by the way. When she reached for the Anthro cup, you can see the mark on her arm. Kim says GLP will arc incoming but won't be disclosed. It'll be her magical WW recipes and her exercise. Poor Anderson, the only place she goes alone with him is shopping, so she doesn't have to engage with him much. What mother can't be alone with her child for more than an hour? She's pathetic, and if she is with him more than an hour, Kim, she has to put him to sleep. She's pathetic. How the hell is he going to be able to cope with another child? Is she going to be able to cope with another child? Gigi says, I think we would all look amazing with makeup and filters. Ina says, hey Shelley, you mentioned you hoped she washed her hands after getting her mani. I think you missed her cleaning her ear before she grabbed the bananas to make the pancakes. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Yeah, I forwarded it. Did not wash her hands and proceeded to cook. Oh, Ina, I'm going to bring up my dinner. Eat More Twinkie says her body isn't going to be able to handle another pregnancy. I'm being nice. Red Wolf says Big Al is a liar. Symbol in Britain says, okay, just to be nitpicky because everything she does irritates me, she was making pancakes at around 6:45 a.m. and was swinging Anderson at 7:30. So going to assume they ate around 7, then they went for a walk and when she got back and said it was almost time for a morning nap, yet it had been a super long time since they'd eaten breakfast. Well, that's true. Well, when she said he was down for a nap, she was getting ready to make bagels. I noticed the clock said 10:20, so you got to assume he probably went down around 10, which means most likely they got home around 9:30. So I guess 2.5 hours is a super long time. Probably not on GLP. Then, if she's starving, 2 to 3 hours after her first meal. Who knows? She ate through 2 bariatric surgeries, so anything is possible, I suppose. Absolutely. Lennon says, instead of going to the movies, go do some physical exercise with your son so he can start crawling. So selfish and disturbing. True. Linda says she truly is delusional, living in her own little world. Yep. With the rainbows and butterflies. Sunny days. Oh man, the turkey baster comment made me quite sick. It's true though. Poor turkey baster. And says, Ruby Tuesday from London town. Right, I'm not a dog owner, but who the F goes out for a walk without their bloody dog? I know. She'd probably be walking to next door's house and back, then straight in the car to go and get a crispy, what the F, yeah, Diet Coke, and then around to Whole Foods for an onion. For one onion. DD. Hope all is well, Shelley. Thank you, darling. Alex lying as usual, and when she says, oh, definitely get the reclining chair at the movies, those tickets usually are so much more expensive. Gee, that's really weird. All in Australia, all our chairs recline here, and you don't need to pay extra for them, but all the movies now, they have reclining chairs, but I guess it's different in all countries, isn't it? As much as $30. Really? Oh my God. This is how out of touch she is. This is the same boring and fake vlog Alex was doing before she got a timeout from YouTube. Yeah, notice she's out of breath and she's claiming weight loss. Yeah, right. Eat More Twinkies says artificial sweetener and salty popcorn makes more thirsty. Notice how she said in her other video she's drinking water because people are getting on her about it. She's going to retain more water if she doesn't get a grip on her salt and sweeteners. No, I don't remember her saying that about the water, but I trust that she said it if you say it. Oh my God. Jane from Ireland says, Sunny means something you wouldn't want your child to be associated with here. Irish people know. I agree. I don't know the Irish reason, but I don't have a good associated with Sunny. Sunny Day says. Now, I don't know if Jane wants me to say that out loud, but just look it up what Sunny means to the Irish people. Health is my wealth. Hey, Shelley, good morning. Good morning to you. Hi, Shelley, you do foo. Hi. Hi, Shelley, great to hear your voice again. Thank you, the light girl. The pizza is from Whole Foods. Alex found a loophole, a little hack. Yeah. Where'd the fucking pizza come from? She's talking about Whole Foods and she goes and orders a pizza. High frequency. Am I the only one who thinks the 3 pounds she lost was, so far, was on Ozempic? Yeah, I do. WW is so, yeah, she's on it. Nicole says WW promotes it. Oh, okay. High frequency says Nicole. In a true fashion, she's going to plateau and gain it all back. But good to know I'm not the only one. Ray says, showing, I think I'm saying your name right. Ray Showing up to the movies, calling it a date with yourself is passive aggressive for trying to get Ya's attention. I think that's just being a fucking nut job. Saying that she's on a date with herself. Seriously. Anne-Marie says, hi Shelley, hi. Sunny Day says, hi. Missy Mimic. So she paid to use Sabrina Carpenter's song, Man-Child. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe she just really likes the song. But I'm thinking it's directed at, yeah. Why else would you buy copyright song to use? Kim Hamilton says her choices in life and TV shows and movies are that of a much younger person, teenager. To me, it shows the complex of lack of maturity and brain development. Yeah, Kim, I've always said she's stunted at 12 years old. Lisa, and no offense to any intelligent 12-year-olds out there. Lisa Loveheart, thank you. Rosario Sorosa says, oh, now she calls him Sonny. Laughing out loud. No more Dukas? Amy, maybe she was reclined to nearly laying down at the angle in the theatre. Oh. You buy Big Al's, Ray says, you buy Big Al's used car, and while you're trying to drive it with the windows down to get the smell farts out, you get a flat tyre. So you pull off and get the spare. And in the hub, you find chomps and Greek yogurt bagels. You pull out the toolbox and find Snicker Dates and Alanis. You've been bamboozled. Wouldn't put it past her. I mean, her head is unbelievable here. It's way too small. And she turns to the side. Wham! The ice cream melts. My troll account says someone needs to address the Apple Watch. Someone did. She was caught in these vlogs that she was filming during her YouTube timeout. She's full of shit. She wasn't sad or having dark thoughts. During those 2 weeks, she was filming. The watch gave it away. These vlogs are behind now. She's full of shit. She was struck by YouTube. Mental health, my ass. And that is the perfect comment to end this video on. She is full of shite, and she always will be. And anything she says, you know, it's the opposite. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love reading out your comments. I appreciate you all very much. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed or you find yourself watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Much love to you all. Bye for now.